what the moment, WTF moment. And here's the categories. It's a good one. Oh, here's our nominees. Wells is revealed to be the Reverse Flash. Barry changes the timeline. Barry stops himself from saving his mother. That was a good moment. Eddie's sacrifice of himself. So we have Wells revealed to be Reverse Flash. Barry changes the timeline. Barry stops himself from saving his mother. Eddie's sacrifice. Which was the most WTF moment?
I would like to say that when he stopped himself from saving his mother, that got me. Because like I said, I paid attention to the Paradox timeline, and he stops himself from doing it because she has to die. And so when I saw him stop, because I didn't expect that to happen. I thought they were just going to let him do it, and it was going to change everything up. When he stopped and did that look in the door and was like,
yeah, and very unexpected.
Okay, that was good. That was good. I'll give you that. That was good. But honestly, for me, it was definitely Eddie. No. It was Eddie taking his life, because I think we all thought in this room, we all thought it's over. We're like, you know, that there's no other chips to be dealt. Like, Barry is done. Like, he was losing against the Reverse Flash. I personally thought it was like over. I was like, oh my God, they're gonna, like, what's gonna happen at the end of this series, or at the end of this episode? And then Eddie does this, and that was brilliant on his part, because it was the one thing that I think that none of us had even thought about, that by him ending his life makes it so that the Reverse Flash possibly doesn't
exist.
exist.
The whole episode was about Eddie getting told how useless, well, the previous 3 episodes were him being told how useless he was, and then Martin Stein gives him this wonderful speech about how maybe his path just hasn't been chosen yet, and he is there for a reason. Of course he was going to do something like that at the end. So
what's your vote?
I don't know.
My vote was the Wells reveal.
Oh, the Wells reveal.
I'm sorry, but we were all massively wrong about, well, not all of us, 99% of us were massively wrong about Wells. Shut up, Devon. Okay, so most of us, that's why I say most of us. But that was the biggest what TF moment, in my opinion.
You know what? My vote is for a nominee that's not even nominated. For me, the most WTF moment was when we saw Harrison Wells get shot, and then it was revealed to be Everyman. That, for me, was the most, like, I was the most shocked out of any moment all season long. They really got me in that one. But alas, let's find out from Nasheen who has won.
Wow, a lot of intense debate going on over there. Let's see who's correct, shall we? The award for the most WTF moment is Eddie's sacrifice.
Yes!
Eddie sacrifices himself to save the world.
You guys, it was so good. I was like, what? I mean,
the thing is,
he died.
But you know what? It was a season finale
It was
moment.
amazing.
Okay, it was a season finale
it was beautiful.
moment. Okay, but really, did you think Barry Allen, aka the Flash, was going to die?
No, but I didn't know. No, I didn't.
Okay.
But I didn't know how he was going to get out of it, and I didn't think of that as being an option. And so when it happened, I was like, oh my God, that's brilliant. Because just like you said, it actually tied in all the previous things that have been talked about. And I like that when a writer is able to take everything that you've kind of been learning about all season and kind of wrap it up so you're like, yep, that makes sense.
I feel like he could have used those bullets that he had and shot at him while he was stagnant and getting ready to stab him. At least that would have made him stop and grab the bullets. Enough time for Barry to react.
And we went through this as well. If Eddie dies, that means the Reverse Flash is never born, which means the Reverse Flash never goes back, which means he doesn't actually kill Earbard.
No, but you can't undo what was already done. Like,
that's
from
the
now
whole point
on,
of the time travel.
Exactly. That's the whole point. So think about it. Earbard Thawne went back and killed Wells because Wells wouldn't accelerate the particle accelerator fast enough. Okay, so what he did is he changed time then. If he wouldn't have gone back, Wells still would have made the particle accelerator, but he would have made it in 2020, not in 2014 or whatever year they were.
But in 1999, or whenever it happened, Wells was that.
It had already happened.
I think the fact of the matter is just like we talked about it before, none of us really know exactly how the time travel works, and this is where the CW writers have come in and been able to use like their creative license to be able to kind of shift how they want it to go. So we don't know what would happen. Maybe he could have still existed.
They can say whatever the hell they want. Honestly, season 2, we'll see what happens.
All I'm saying is an entire Thawne legacy died, not just Eobard.
Exactly.
Because remember, Eobard has a mom who has a this, who has a that.
There's articles out there about like what their roles can now be redefined as. Like maybe Tom Cavanagh is back on the show, and maybe Rick Cosnett is back on the show in another way, or this alternate timeline, which we might see. So guys, sound off in Twitter in the comments below. Let us know what you guys want to see happen in season 2. And if you don't agree with the winners, go to the stream.
Jack also brought up an awesome point one time, or maybe it was one of the people on Twitter, saying that maybe Iris was pregnant. And if Iris is pregnant, then that could fix the whole problems of
Lord, no, but then
You sit over
somebody,
there. You sit
somebody
there and
had-
shut your mouth. That's what you're gonna do.
Shut your
You
mouth.
You take that back. Okay? You don't say that because if she's pregnant, this was Barry's baby. You better watch yourself.
Got more awards? Go to thestream.tv to vote for who you think should win.